In the tapestry of human society, myths weave the very fabric of our understanding. They define what it means to be a woman or a man, often without our conscious awareness. Consider a young girl passionately dreaming of becoming a nun, finding transcendence in a religious vocation. This dream, shaped by societal expectations, shifts dramatically as she loses her faith and falls in love with a cousin who embodies freedom and recklessness. Her reality clashes with myths of femininity, the expectation to be submissive yet virtuous, destined for marriage and child-rearing. These societal myths push her into roles she doesn't want, yet can't fully escape. The guiding hand of these myths isn't divine, but constructed by centuries of patriarchal systems. Society created femininity, branding women as mysterious and subordinate, reducing them to their reproductive roles. As Simone de Beauvoir wrote, the eternal feminine corresponds to the eternal male, with one defined in relation to the other. These myths not only shape how women are seen, but also how they see themselves. This phenomenon continues today. Whether it's the trope of the perfect mother or the ideal wife, these roles act as invisible chains, confining millions of women. Myths seep into culture, reinforcing norms through literature, media, and education. To combat these, society must rewrite its narratives, promoting diverse and inclusive depictions of identity. Women must reclaim the power to define themselves, but this requires systemic change. If myths bind us, what keeps struggles so silent? Imagine a brilliant student like Simone de Beauvoir herself, excelling in philosophy but finding her voice stifled in male-dominated intellectual circles. Sartre, her partner, often overshadowed her, though they viewed their relationship as equal. Once she explained Leibniz to him, yet he was credited as the philosopher while she became Sartre's companion. This dynamic illustrates how women are often the other, secondary and dependent. Such silent struggles are pervasive even today. Women internalize their otherness, negotiating their identity in spaces that marginalize them. While they may excel, their contributions are frequently diminished. Consider professional fields where women face biases in promotions or recognition. Despite their expertise, their achievements are often reframed as collaborative successes or attributed to male counterparts. This reflects a deeper structural issue rooted in gendered power dynamics. Simone highlighted this dynamic in her writing. Man defines woman, not in herself, but in relation to him. Women are rarely seen as autonomous beings, but as extensions or reflections of men. This othering impacts their self-esteem, ambitions, and opportunities, creating a cycle of dependence. Breaking this cycle requires both internal and external efforts. Women must challenge the notion that their worth is tied to external validation, but institutions must also hold themselves accountable for equitable practices. To resolve this, creating spaces where marginalized voices are celebrated and amplified is key. Mentorship programs and platforms that prioritize women's intellectual contributions can challenge entrenched dynamics, fostering equality in professional and academic fields. The book reminds us humanity is not a singular entity, but a web of mutual recognition. By acknowledging and valuing the diverse experiences and contributions of all individuals, we can create a more equitable society. If the struggle to find one's voice feels isolating, how can reclaiming freedom liberate us all? Simone reflects on a married woman, trapped in societal expectations of loyalty and sacrifice. Though she loves her husband, she yearns for independence, a life outside motherhood and servitude. In one poignant example, a woman finds courage to leave her loveless marriage, defying conventions, and reinvents herself as a writer. Her journey inspires others, proving freedom is attainable. The societal cage this woman escaped is one millions still endure. Marriage, as Simone argued, often transforms women into appendages. A wife is her husband's complement in a system that locks her in immanence, she observed. Yet liberation comes not just from external circumstances, but from reclaiming agency. Economic independence is crucial, as are social support systems. On a personal level, women must embrace the possibility of reinvention, rejecting narratives that equate sacrifice with virtue. Simone's words resonate to the free woman is just being born. Let us nurture her growth, challenge the myths that bind us, and create a world where all voices are heard and valued.